Just in case you were wondering, yes, the baby formula shortage is still going on in America. Yes, it's still empty shelves. Nothing has changed. So, the baby formula, one of the most important items on grocery shelves, continue to be in short supply. Many places in the US, severe scarcity sent families across the country scrambling in May and June, despite the restarting of the plant at the epicenter of the crisis. A government effort to fly in from abroad the equivalent of millions of bottles of formula in many states. Demand is still outstripping supply. And in fact, the Biden administration right now is trying to make contracts with baby formula countries outside of the US. So much for we're number one, right? Nationwide, the in stock figure measures the percentage of expected demand that suppliers have available for sale, was 72% for baby formula powder the week ending July 10th, a slight improvement over 70% the prior week. According to an IRI worldwide, the figure was below 60% in only one state, Alaska, compared with five states the week ending July 3rd. Long term economic pressures collided with a sudden supply shock. The long term issues stem from they're claiming the pandemic, which they never talk about, if you notice. They never talk about it, which disrupted supply chains and myriad products, including ingredients in baby formula. And it caused labor shortages in many industries. Then in February, after reports of bacterial infections in several babies, and that's when there was a big recall of products, which made Abbott Laboratories and at its facility in Sturgis, Michigan. So the plant was shut down for weeks, and Abbott recalled some Similac, Elicare, and other products that were produced in the Sturgis facility. Later, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration announced the recall of Similac PM 6040, Abbott's specialized low mineral baby formula. The recall were connected to cases of four babies that had consumed the formula made at the Sturgis plant and were infected. So, two of the babies apparently have died. Though subsequent complaints have been made and several lawsuits have been filed, Abbott has said that its products are not to blame for the illness and deaths. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Sturgis plant did reopen, and then weather came, unexpected weather, and knocked out the power. And apparently, they fell behind on production once again. And I did a story on that. I did a story on that. So the company had said earlier that it would take 6 to 8 weeks from the reopening for products to reach shelves. And you can see that is absolutely not the case. We should be well past that now. Until the crisis, combination of tariffs and FDA regulations have largely shut out foreign makers of baby formulas from the US market. When the shortage became acute, The agency temporarily eased its rules to allow the government to import supplies from abroad in a program called Operation Fly Formula. Now, the FDA intends to provide a pathway for foreign countries to continue to provision the U.S. after the shortage has eased, to make the supply chain now dominated by just a harmful, a handful of countries. I'm sorry, not countries, companies, more robust. So I know I did see that about 2 days ago online. The Biden administration, they are trying to broker a deal with foreign formula for babies that are overseas, and because they are intending on continuing the import of baby formula from foreign sources. So that's going to be ongoing, and that's what they're coming up with. So low income people are particularly struggling without much cash on hand. Some families weren't able to build up a stockpile and have faced price gouging from secondary sellers, or have had to pay for shipping from online retailers. In many states, Abbott Nutrition is the sole contractor for low income families who benefited through a special supplemental nutrition program for women, infants, and children known as WIC. That means parents shopping for formulas have to have that extra step of contacting their local WIC office for alternatives or pay out of their own pockets. So WIC is still around, and I think they were feeling the pain from the formula shortage just like any other location. But I know if you try to do more shopping online, you have a better chance of locating baby formula online than running from store to store. At this point, I think running from store to store is counterproductive, especially with these high gas prices out here. I tell you what, if one thing don't get you, another thing will. But y'all, please tell me what you think. America should be ashamed of itself to even allow this to happen and have no backup plan for nothing, no backup plan for the pandemic, no backup plan, no backup plan for nothing. I mean, everything is just literally falling by the wayside now. And it just goes to show you how management, everybody is all about making the money, but they fail to do what's right for the country they claim they love and its citizens. They have completely dropped the ball. But y'all, please tell me what you think. This is a complete disgrace for real. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.